Okay. What do we got going on? We got... We got this. You got like 85% chance to succeed here. You got also 85% chance to succeed here, and you got 45% chance to succeed here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna quick save. We're gonna skip 1 day.
Adventures can wait.
Triumph, very nice. The curator's servants brought smiles to people's faces with merry jests and inspired them with magnificent ballads. Even Fey magic is no match for their creative spirit. We don't have an event happening. We got 2 things. So yeah, we are gonna deal with Lindsay's upgrades. Because why not? Oh, we are serene. Grey Rebellion increased my unrest. Okay. I mean, increased my stability. Yeah. Or do we want to just improve economy to 8? Because we need to get something to 8 for stuff to happen. Now, let's see with Lindsay. Is this doing anything else? Doesn't seem like it. She's already getting a plus 20 here. Plus 1 kingdom stat. What's that? What's kingdom stat? Does having just high relations by itself give a bonus here? Because stat rank is double the stat rank is with the bonus. It's also plus 1 here. Okay. Stability is over 200. Espionage is over 150. Okay, I'm not really sure where the kingdom stat is. Because it seems like everything is plus... Oh! That's probably this. That's probably this. Okay, we have 45% and like 80%. Failure. She has to roll a 10, okay? Oh yeah, she has to roll a 10 because we got the plus 1 here. Yeah. Oh, another thing. A triumph, very nice. We rolled a 50 total. Oh yeah, this time she rolled a 20. Very nice. This was a regular success, because he rolled a 4. It's fine. Not gonna be salty about this. Random encounters reduced. Do we have stuff happening? We're dealing with this. Okay. Lindsay wants to talk to me. The waters are fields. It's just an opportunity. It's a problem that's gonna happen. Relic, it's an opportunity. Ignore. Because we only get the bonuses to deal with problems, not opportunities. It came from underground. Again. We're still gonna upgrade Lindsay. I think I'm gonna want to get our relations up to 8. Gregory Goodman, I have some bad news. It looks like we did well to keep our distance from Razmir. Our warriors arrested a smuggler crossing the border. He was carrying a large quantity of Razmir's tears, a magical drug that can break any man's will and turn him into a shivering addict. He also carried letters threatening our merchants. Razmir's plan was to cripple trade by manipulating our merchants and after getting them addicted to the tears. Now that this agent is in our hands, Razmiran is offering an apology and a substantial compensation in gold. If we set aside thoughts of revenge, I agree that we should extend some courtesy and spare the lives of Razmir's subjects. But gold is not good enough. We should request a treasure from Razmir's private magic arsenal, which is rumored to be stocked with many curious items. So instead of 500 build points, we can get a quarterstaff. Yeah, that's cool. Perfect. I can't wait to see this new wonder from Razmira. It will have to be something amazing. After such a diplomatic incident, we won't accept some minor trinket. You will allow me to study the gift, won't you? Okay. Okay, we got the item. Yeah, it put it here. Yeah. Okay. A greatsword is whatever, not sure when I got this. With this. Whenever this quarterstaff hits, it deals 2d6 force damage. If the wielder is chaotic, that's +4 spell penetration. Lawful, +6 concentration. Neutral, it grants them +2 spell penetration or +3 concentration. Okay, I mean that's an expensive quarterstaff that I'm not going to be using. Yeah, we can do another thing here. Yeah. And we are losing one because low economy. Yeah, that's fine. Now, we got a problem. A problem in my capital area. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 bulletin boards, so that's a +12. So Ryonga would only have to roll a... +12 is 60%. I should probably think about it like that. So he's got 65% chance to do this. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. We're gonna skip 1 day to get rid of these 2 opportunities. Gonna put Lindsay here. However, I'm gonna quick save before we do this, because if an event starts, if a problem arises, it's possible that we're gonna automatically fail it. Deal with the druids, evil druids. How dare you. It's a nice thing here. Of course, it's a triumph here. The minister's agents proved themselves reliable sources of information. Apparently, there's a camp of druids that have been harassing the miners. The king should go there at once and halt the attacks. Lindsay wants to talk again. Contagious madness. We do have to deal with this though. Guardian, streams of power, genealogy. Ignore this. Now, streams of power is here in the Darnall Marshes. We have to deal with some bulletin boards, so let's make some. Honestly, so okay. So that's a +10. So let's see. I'm gonna have any one of you do this. So let's just have Octavia do this. So that's 81% chance to succeed. Very nice. Guardian. Where is it again? This? Contagious Madness. That's fine. We got a +10 here. So, Harem has 70% chance to do this. When was the other one? Was the Guardian? Yes. We don't want Lindsay to do this because we're gonna be upgrading her stuff. So Valerie... It's 15. And you got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 15. So that's actually a 27. So she's gonna have to roll 11. So she's got like 45%. That's good. Okay, let's help my miners. Oh yeah, it's Lindsay again. Hello, Lindsay. My king, 7 archers are trying to exact revenge for our refusal to aid in the Novobora conflict. Not only have they cut off food supplies, and their wandering druids hired to fight this crisis are instead spoiling our crops further. Faced with the risk of starvation, our people are panicking and fighting for food in the markets. This must be resolved. We must take urgent measures. Sending the general's army to 7 archers would be effective, but cruel to the local farmers. I have 2 ideas. First, the response they expect from us is to tighten our belts, stockpile bread and order the warden to distribute it evenly. The second, and the better plan, is to have the high priest persuade the local druids to fix the situation with this year's harvest. They normally stay out of such conflicts, but this is a dire emergency. Okay. So I guess I have to have Harem do something else. Okay. Wild Guardian. Okay, let's do this then. Good thing we just started the event, so we're not getting like a penalty or anything. So Harem, cancel this. Send Harem here. And the problem here is that this is an actually just 31%. Because this is a kingdom-wide event, it's not a region problem. So we do want to use a crisis point here. Contagious Madness, Keston. Now we are getting +10 here, yeah? So Keston is gonna have 50% more. Which is a 40% chance to succeed. Okay. Let's deal with those druids, shall we? Magical Beast Bane +4, Ghost Touch, Finesse Welding. That's actually a pretty nice thing. Because Ghost Touch is, wait. Oh, actually no, it's not Brilliant Energy, it's against ghosts. Ghosts don't get concealment bonuses against me. Which is nice, but... Okay, where's the druids that actually are causing problems? Here. Oi! Stop this. Soul Eaters and some demons can consume a living creature's soul, making its resurrection a difficult task. Let's get some protection against fire.
Yes.
I wrote it like I saw it.
And let's inspire confidence first. Because maybe we just have to persuade them to go away. A girl in a dusty robe is staring at you with clenched fists. You're the one who thinks they're the ruler of these lands. Why are you here? Did you want to head a greedy mob and clear yourselves a road to bounty? Stop yelling and explain stuff to me. The girl tries to catch her breath, but gasps with rage at your words. I'm talking about the mob you let onto these lands. These little bearded men who think they can grab whatever they want. The dwarves that came to you. Don't you think to wonder why they'd walk such a long way? I'll tell you why. They're locusts. They come to an innocent land and rip it apart like a dead body. They rip up the mountains, mutilate the fields, cut down the forests, and all for profit, for the unborn children that the earth was carrying under its covers. She sobs. Is it not enough that the earth freely gives, yours and gold that lie on the ground? Why would your subjects want to completely consume all the natural resources? They wound the earth so deeply it will take centuries to heal. Okay, who are you? We're the ones who protect the land against vandals like you and your dwarves. We are followers of Gozre. We hear the whispers of the sky and the rivers. We protect our lands against all intruders. What has the mining crew done to you? They have come from other lands they've devastated, only to mutilate this country too. They use their contracts with the authorities to gut the bowels of the earth and destroy anything that stands in their way, and they get away with it. I mean, the miners can hardly be causing as much damage as the CA. The girl shakes her head. When the earth is torn apart, it suffers greatly. Once it loses its strength, water and wind finish the job. Did you know that the dwarves uncovered an acidic stream that poisoned several nearby creeks? Did you know that their ore-rinsing elixirs burned the grass and turned good, rich soil into lye? I'm sure you didn't. All that people like you see is the gold they pay for their mountain treasures. Just think about it for a minute. What's to become of your land when your children's children inherit it? What will they be getting? A green country that's full of life, or a dead wasteland that's empty like an eggshell? What have you done to the lost miners? Her face turns dark. They came to deliver pain, and it's the pain they shall receive. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Okay, but we can't live without metal. She claps her hands. Aren't the hillside deposits enough? Why gut the earth, while the other resources of ore, which is uncovered freely, have yet to be depleted? There's already more than enough for you and your kingdom. Okay, well, if they're actually as bad as you say, when they're polluting the environment, I'm gonna tell them to go away then. The girl looks at you in astonishment. Really? Her clumsy smile makes her look even younger. We didn't know we could just ask. Thank you, Your Highness. Believe me, you're doing the right thing by listening to us. Those vandals, they do not belong here.
Anything is possible.
Oh, we failed the quest. So this counts as failing it? Why does it count as failing? No. That sucks. Well, I'm not gonna... I'm fine with failing this quest, because if the dwarves are actually polluting my lands as much as the druids are saying they do, then I think it's fine to fail this. But apparently saving the environment isn't that important. Let me drink some water. Okay.
In due time.
Oh yeah, we should probably talk to the storyteller about this story that we got. I brought you some relics. No, that's the chieftain things. Yeah, the Kyon stuff. Tell me about the ancient kingdom. Sucks that it's like only 10,000 a year and 8,000 a year. We should be getting like, I want to say 30 to 40,000 a year, and like also about 20,000 experience points. Because it's the end of the game. But doing this actually gives the museum that I built some bonuses, so at least we got that going for us. Let's see. The storyteller's back straightens and his voice becomes militant, direct and precise. I'm guarding the royal chambers. I can hear the queen weeping, inconsolable. I clench the hilt of my useless sword so hard it makes my fingers ache. There's no way for me to help my lady. King Leforio the Wise is ill, and we all pray for his swift recovery. That's what they told the populace. The truth is much worse. The king isn't really ill, at least not in the traditional sense. He lies, staring unblinkably at the ceiling, barely breathing, neither alive nor dead. The queen is at his side day and night. The high priestess begs for guidance from higher powers. The court wizards relentlessly cast their best spells, but I'm afraid that even the sisters would be unable to help us this time. Who are the sisters? Magical creatures. The royal house's closest advisors, 3 sorceresses with covered faces, maybe Fae, maybe Celestial, who knows? Oh, the sisters who actually work for, I forgot her name. Okay. Long ago, they served our king's mother, the Honourable Laverly the Rose Builder, the founder of Rushwood. Our kingdom wouldn't have flourished without their magic and their wisdom. So, was His Highness's crown missing? How did you know that? Yes, it's true. They found the king in the garden, lying as if dead, with no sign of a crown. Oh, because I did the crown quest. So we know about this, okay. Who would dare touch His Highness, let alone have the nerve to remove the crown from his head? It's been 10 days, and we're no closer to solving the mystery. Okay, please continue. It was a disgusting scene in the council hall this morning. The prince struck his sister on the face, in full view of the queen, the advisors, and the court. She said it was time for us to stop lying to ourselves. It's been a month, and the king is no better than the day we found him. She said we should admit he was dead. It took the prince some time to find the words to answer, his voice cracking. He accused her of wishing to usurp the throne to fulfill some quixotic fantasies of sending a crusade against the Cyclopses. I distinctly recall the look the princess gave her mother, but the queen kept silent. The sisters, the court, the guards under my command, everyone watched her in silence. She quickly left the council hall without saying another word. You mentioned Cyclopses? Far to the west, beyond rivers, impassable swamps, and a wall of mountains, a tribe of Cyclopses recently appeared. Our scouts reported that they'd escaped from the faraway Gul'gan for some reason. They decided to found a new kingdom called Coloran. Shouldn't it say east? West is to the left, and east is to the right. And where Vordikai was to the east. And there was swamps. And there was rivers. And there was mountains between the what was it again? The Forest Kingdom, Rushwood, and that place. Okay. The Cyclopses are fearsome, but they're too far away to be a threat to us. King Leforial is called the Wise for a reason. He decided that we would only engage them if they dared to move troops against us, and only to rebuff their attack. We would not initiate a war with them. The king and the court argued regularly with the princess on this topic. She felt that the threat should be nipped in the bud. Okay, who do you think is right? It's hard to say, really. I want to believe the king will wake up. But if, God forbid, he doesn't, the kingdom needs a ruler. Well, that's why you have a regent. You should appoint a regent. Continue. It's the dead of night. I'm in the queen's chambers. She whispers an order to me. I don't frighten easily, but I shudder. She tasked me with gathering people who are loyal to her and arresting the princess at dawn. Her Highness is sure her daughter is plotting a coup. She wants to avoid such bloodshed. Doesn't she understand that this act will unleash the very feuds she's hoping to avoid? I'm leaving the queen's chambers. My heart pounds so hard I fear it might stop. I'm terrified by what I'm about to do. A short note, hastily placed in a maid's hand. Forgive me, your highness, but I would sooner besmirch my honor with treason than allow you to ruin your own kingdom and your own daughter. Do you think she's innocent? I'd stake my life on it, even my honor. The princess is loyal to Rushwood. The princess slap today wouldn't be enough to make her turn against her people. The queen knows it too, I'm sure. So why did she decide her own daughter was plotting a coup? And why didn't the sisters talk some sense into her? Maybe the prince is spreading lies about his sister. Yes, that must be it. At dawn, we approach the princess's chamber and see a team thrice as large barring our way. We're disarmed and discharged. The queen is in honorary confinement in her chambers. The carnage has been prevented. No one knows of my crime, save my own conscience, which is enough. I sentence myself to banishment from the country I love above all else. The country in which I'm now ashamed to look even the lowest garbage collector in the eye. At least he fulfills his simple duty with honesty. He pauses a moment, his blind eyes seeming to stare intensely into the distance. A dirty roadside tavern. It smells of sour beer and burnt bread. And all I hear are these rough, barbaric tongues. I question travelers incessantly for news of Rushwood. And what I hear makes me want to grab the swill they serve here and drink myself into a stupor. Power passed into the princess's hands without any bloodshed, but the prince has retired to his estate to gather troops against his sister. I've no doubt. My betrayal didn't prevent the feud, it simply delayed it. He'll need just a half a year of fear, and no longer. I kneel and pray to all the kind gods. May they grant mercy, and may they keep safe the kingdom I couldn't. The storyteller sighs heavily and shakes his head. After a moment he continues. His voice returned to normal. As you can likely guess, the gods did not answer his prayers. Soon, Rushwood was devoured by the fires of the royal feud, and then Earthfall wiped out even Rushwood's ruins from the face of Golarion. Was it a plot by the sisters? There is no indication of this, and the guard's memories, but I consider that to be the most likely probability. They were trusted as kind guardian spirits. It would not cross anyone's mind that they might entrap the king's soul into his own crown. Then the fame the princess to her mother and her brother. What happened to the guardian? To the guard captain? He traveled to the Thessalonian Empire. He served as a guardian and gave lessons in swordplay, but that's where his trail goes cold. I think he continued to question travelers for news of Rushwood to the end of his days, trying to decide if what he did that night was right. Maybe arresting the princess would have avoided the feud after all. Who can say? I do not believe he ever found the answer to that question. Okay, thanks. Very nice. Now we can deal with this. Okay, if we rank up Lindsay... You know what? Sure, we can do this too. If we rank up Lindsay, 4 events are gonna fire. But since we have big bonuses from our bounty boards... Wait. Wait a second. General, Councillor, Treasurer, High Priest, Magister, Curator, Minister, Warden, Regent. Oh! We don't get to upgrade stuff with Lindsay? Why? I'm supposed to get my stat up to 8, but I can't. Why you gotta be like that, gang? Okay, Tristan isn't doing anything, so we can do this. Maybe relations can only go up to 7. How much time do we have until this? Honestly, about 10 upgrades worth. Okay. Let's hope all 4 of those are successes. Okay, that's gonna go away. Triumph, okay. We lost some loyalty and community. That's a success, very nice. It's a success, very nice. Regent Wake, a paladin and a former Mendavian crusader. Now corrupted by power, has seized control of Artum. Queen Savelia and her young son, Prince Edred, who Wake swore to protect, have fled. With the support of the patriots of Artum, they are gathering their forces to retake their throne. Will the king aid the deposed ruler? The advisor provided shelter to Queen and Edred, but refused to become involved in their feud with the regent. The Evertron ruler made peace with the inevitable and gave the king a family relic that once belonged to her husband. The knights, who remained loyal to the prince, joined ranks with the local army, awaiting the moment their ruler becomes of age and calls them under his banner. We lost some points here. Nice. Lots of stuff happening here, though. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see. Consular awaits thing. Ignore you. Ignore you. Ignore you. 4 problems. Okay. And Tristan wants to talk to me, so let's go talk to him. Okay. My king, the situation has become rather fraught. A group of mercenaries arrived in our lands to seek better future. They've banded together for safety. Some have been hired by armed merchants as bodyguards. Alas, their manners are low, and the locals are prejudiced against them. They fight more and more often. The peasants want us to banish the mercenaries from the city. The merchants expect us to protect them, regardless of the peasants' complaints. If you ask me, we mustn't surrender to hatred. This matter should be resolved peacefully. Draw from the treasury to finance more guards. They'll put an end to these clashes. Nothing's going to change if we simply choose sides. We must mediate. Though this takes money and a will for peace. So this would do minus economy to stability. This would go +2 economy, -5 stability. And this increases both, but costs me money. Yeah, that's fine. It's only money. Whatever money we spend on your guards, it will be worth it, if it prevents any more blood from being spilled. Okay. Wand of Death Ward. Okay. Vulcan. Greater Potion of Heroism. When will you make me my armor? Okay, not much going on here. Okay, we can do that. Let's see. 28, 18, and 21 days. Okay. So let's see. This is here. We already have 1, 2, 3, 5 bulletin boards, so it's a +10. It's only 35, so... So that's 55% chance to succeed here. Fine. Mock battle. It's like all the way up here. And the outskirts. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. 10 points here. We should send Lindsay. So that's 90% chance to succeed. Mock battle. The chief of a ferocious Skelet clan drunkenly swore at the feast that he would go to war and crush these lands. While on the march, he finally sobered up and realized what a blunder the whole idea was. But he cannot maintain his honor and respect if he doesn't return victorious. The chief begs the king not to fight him in earnest, promising that he will be eternally grateful. Okay. Insult. Nice that all of these events have different times to complete. We get a +10 here, yeah? Yeah. Octavia is not the good choice here. It's 26, so he has to roll 11. Okay. Let's do... This is the second month. Oh, that's gonna be tight. Because if a problem arises... Actually, no. Skip this one day. Yeah. It's an opportunity. Why do you make me lose stuff? Good thing I quick saved. Well, why do you make me lose stuff by not doing an opportunity? Sure, let's have Octavia deal with this. "14 days to solve this, huh? Now it's an opportunity. She's not gonna get a bonus here. So we should probably click this. And hope that we succeed. Okay, and we can have Justin do this. Get his stuff up. Okay. Oh, now we can support the Grand Diplomat. Okay. Why did this not appear before? Oh, maybe because it can't be, it can't be higher than some levels above the thing that unlocks it? It's probably, yeah. That's fine. Oh, failure. That sucks. And a failure here too. She has to roll a 9. We can't do Lindsay here because Lindsay's still busy with her other job. Yeah. Failure. And a success. No, we want to succeed in both of them. Okay, success here. And a failure here. She does get a +3, but she has to roll 9. Shouldn't be that difficult. We just have to do this a few times and it's gonna be fine. Oh, regions? We can get an upgrade going on. Failure. Why? Do not fail! Why are you failing me? I'm guessing getting my community to 6 unlocks some kind of upgrade. We can take a look at that. Success and a failure. Why? It shouldn't be that difficult. We have about 50% chance in both of them. Like you have 55% and she's got 45%. So we should have like 25% more or less to do that. Yeah? Let's see. 0.45 times 0.55. Yeah, 24 and 75. So almost 25% chance to succeed there. Success and success. Very nice. The advisor's envoys managed to convince the mage that he had been deceived and that the path he had chosen would inevitably lead to his destruction. At the last possible moment, the mage turned away from the horseman and bowed before the gods of light, grateful that he had been saved from taking such an imprudent step. The mage granted the king a powerful spell to aid him in battle. So yeah, we can do this. Belly of a Stolen Lands. 7 days to upgrade this, that's fine. We'll get 2 events. The Art of Persuasion, ignore you. And cancel out. Okay, nice, we don't get a thing. Perfect. Let's see, what does Tristian want? Also, I got a thing, so... My king, a situation has developed. We must decide if we shall follow the letter of the law, or do what my heart tells me is right. Travelers, merchants, vessels roam the rivers of the Stolen Lands. They sell low-priced goods and bypass the official fees. They sell nothing special, of course. Cheap clothes, utensils, simple tools. These are lifesavers for our peasants, who can afford little else. However, the merchants are unhappy with the current situation. They wish to fund a boat squad to hunt down and sink the travelers' boats. The merchants are allegedly enforcing the laws and fighting against the sales of stolen property, but the fact they're only greedy to control the small percentage of goods that the travelers live on. In fact, okay. It's up to you to decide what we should do. I'm sure